Morning, good morning. Gee, it's great to start your day with coffee with Karma today. Hi, my name's Karma Spence, and I help entrepreneurs write a lead attracting book in 90 days or less. And today I'm going to be talking about how to amplify your brand. Now, this obviously assumes that you've got your brand down, but if you don't, I do cover that in my forthcoming program if that's of interest to you. Just put in the comments, give me the deets, and I'm gonna be doing a soft launch soon to an exclusive number of people who apply, probably 5, and then I'm gonna be doing the big launch in September. But it's gonna be an 8-week program that gets your brand down and your first draft of your manuscript done. Anyway, enough commercial. Let's get into how does one level up their brand. I've got 5 activities you can engage in that will help you raise the visibility of your brand. Now, the first one is to establish a memorable online presence across all relevant platforms. Part of this is being consistent. That means whatever headshot you use, if you're not using the same headshot, at least use a headshot from the same photo shoot so you look the same. Basically, what you want, excuse me, what you want is whenever someone lands on any of your social profiles, they recognize that it's you. You also want the same brand colors. If you have a logo, if you have a font, all those things need to be cohesive so that wherever someone finds you, they recognize it as you. And you want to optimize your profiles so that your content is discoverable. That means using the appropriate hashtags. That means being consistent in what you talk about, and you want to engage with your target audience. That means when someone comments on your stuff, talk back to them. Not talk back to them, but engage with them. I always try to like at least put a little bit of comment unless they say something that I don't know how to respond to. Um, so that those are 3 things you can do to create a consistent, engaging online presence. The second one is to create valuable content. That's blog posts, podcasts, videos, social posts. Have them all be, well, not all. Mostly they should be about what you are an expert in. But you also want to sprinkle in some of your geek factor, some of your life, so that people know that you're a real person and not just an AI generated avatar. That's a really bad impression of an AI avatar. Thus proving that I am human. All right. So share industry tips, behind the scenes insights, interview other people in your industry. You can also repurpose your content into multiple formats. So, for example, Coffee with Karma, I usually chop up into little reels and post them on YouTube and TikTok, pointing back to the original video, of course. And sometimes I will take a blog post and turn it into the topic of a video. Sometimes I'll take a video that I've done and turn it into a topic of a blog post, or sometimes even an opt-in offer. Constantly repurposing your content so that you're not constantly in recreation mode. Number 3, build an engaged email list and nurture your audience. This is probably the key thing to your author platform is having number 1, having an email list, number 2, having it be engaged. So, the way this works is you offer a compelling lead magnet that is related to what you talk about, to related to your book, and then you offer it to people. And then people give you their name and email address in exchange for that opt-in gift. And then if you are using the right kind of system, you can segment your list so that people who opt in for this opt-in versus that opt-in might get slightly different emails. That doesn't mean you're always sending out separate emails to your segmented list, but maybe you have a newsletter that goes out every week. I have one that goes out every Wednesday called Author's Vision. It features a blog post and gives you information about my podcast and always has Friday's fun cat meme at the bottom so that people on my email list get the cat meme earlier than everyone else. I also sometimes include exclusive content that only my email list gets. So these are things you can do to build an engaged email list. Thing number 4, offer exclusive behind the scenes contents or bonuses for your fans. That means only people on your email list get this. Only people who sign up for this thing get this thing. Only people who buy my book get this other thing. Create these exclusive like velvet rope experiences for your dedicated fans because then you'll build your group of dedicated fans. And number 5, explore creative partnerships or cross promotions with complementary brands. So you can collaborate with other authors, bloggers, influencers in your genre or niche and co-create something or do an exchange. Upcoming up, I'm going to be doing an opt-in exchange with someone who offers web design services because that's useful to an author. You can partner with local bookstores, libraries, literary organizations to get your book out there, do a talk for them, virtual or in person. And you can also explore co-branding or product placement opportunities with relevant companies. This works really well if you have a podcast, but you can also do it with a blog. It just works. I think podcasts tend to work better for that. Not sure why, but if this was a branded mug from somebody else, that would be product placement. Ta-da! And maybe they could pay me, something in order for me to use their mug. I'm open. I'm open. If you're watching and you've got a mug that you'd like to have me feature, hit me up in the DMs. So there you go. 5 things you can do to level up your brand. Again, your brand needs to be nailed before you start really doing those things. You can do some of them a little bit while you're figuring out your brand. And if you're interested in working with me on your brand, just let me know in the DMs or in a comment below. This is Karma of Coffee with Karma saying